Good morning, everyone. It's Vismaya from Living in Gratitude Today. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It is Gratitude Tuesday. So, on Gratitude Tuesday, you get to say what it is you're grateful for. Let everyone know. Shout it out. Let me know on the post below. I'm very excited to hear. And we also have a special guest with us today. His name is Adam Bricker. I did an interview with Adam, or I interviewed Adam, I should say, in November, but the technology was super wonky. So I decided to have him jump on again today and just say a quick hello. But before he does, I want to share with you a little bit about Adam in case you don't know who he is. And forgive me, I'm going to read this to make sure that I don't butcher it. So Adam Bricker is a forward-thinking and innovative fitness philosopher. His ability to see what others miss allows for the creation of plans and strategies specifically designed to overcome obstacles that have previously prevented his clients from successfully attaining their goals. Focused in the business world, his high-impact solutions have helped manufacturers, corporations, franchisors, schools, and associations across the globe reach their goals to increase revenue, attract more clients, and improve public support. Recently, Bricker successfully helped launch an innovation nutritional planner to national prominence despite the dietitian's lack of business prowess. Let me read that again. Recently, Bricker successfully helped launch an innovation nutritional planner to national prominence despite the dietitian's lack of business prowess. The fringe benefits of this account had a profound effect on his personal life as Bricker was able to reach his own fitness goal that eluded him for 8 years. At the suggestion of the dietitian, Bricker innovatively applied for his own proven business techniques to his fitness plan and subsequently reached his goal in just 60 days with no willpower needed. This innovation application to weight loss industry has now been packaged as the deliberate creation of a personal fitness philosophy. So I'm going to invite the fitness philosopher himself, Adam Bricker, to jump on this Facebook Live. Give me a second as I put my computer down. And if you don't know him, you're going to know him now. And he is my friend, and I am part of the fitness philosophy group. I'm a fitness philosophy groupie, I should say. And it has made a huge difference in my life, just in the way I think about food, think about eating, and practice eating deliberately. And we'll have a conversation with Adam in a second. So let me get him to jump on. I see he's on right now, so let's see what we can do here. He should be jumping on, so you get to meet Adam Bricker, my friend. Hey!
Hey, Vismaya.
How are
What a
you?
pleasure to be on Facebook Live with you.
I see you, and are you making us all jealous with that view in the background? Give us a shot real fast. Damn, it's beautiful.
I'm just living life on the beach. It's a beautiful thing.
I see
I'm
that.
totally grateful for it.
I see that. I see our friend Wally's on. Hey, Wally.
Yo, Wally, what's up?
What? So, Adam, before we start doing anything, I shared a little bit about who you are and what you're about, but tell me it is Gratitude Tuesday, so you have to start off by telling me what you're grateful for. What you're grateful for this morning, something unique to today so far.
So I'm grateful for the team at the Easy Card. It's a digital business card company where I'm on the executive advisory board. And last night they had their global launch. And I got to tell you, to be surrounded with people that are way smarter than I'll ever be is amazing. And I challenged them for a few tools to make a tool for me so I can get my message out as the fitness philosopher. And they really rose to the challenge and delivered. So I'm totally grateful for Dr. Greg Sanders and his entire team over there.
Awesome. How do people get the Easy Card? Can they contact you if they want one?
It's really easy.
Hey.
They just send that, right? These guys, no, literally, they're awesome. As the fitness philosopher, just text the word fitness to the number 64600.
We'll have to put that
It's
in
like
the
a phone number,
link
but it only has 5 digits, so it's even easier.
All right, 64600.
Yeah.
Okay, and they've
Send the word fitness like a text, and it'll text you a link to my Easy Card.
excellent. Okay, cool. So people have that. So in November you jumped on. First of all, I want to say thank you for our conversation yesterday, because I don't know if you heard the Facebook Live, but the conversation we had yesterday really was very powerful for me. It was a reminder of um, the fact that we are about to enter into the week of Passover, and really Passover is about, and again, if you're not Jewish, it doesn't matter. It's about, the message is universal, right? What are the things that hold us back? What are the things that bind us? What are the things that keep us in our own personal slavery? And when we had that conversation yesterday, I had a good cry, a big boo-hoo. Hey, Evan, it was an ugly cry. You didn't see it, thank God. But then afterwards, there was a huge release, and I felt free, right? And that was really the message that you were trying to convey to me. And what I invite you all to do is, even if you're not Jewish, hey, what are the things that hold you back? What are the things that stop you? Where are you stuck in your life? And really pay attention to them and jot them down. And one of the things I suggested yesterday is spend a few minutes. I like the number 18, so I said 18 minutes, and write down what it is that's holding you back. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. You don't even have to reread it if you don't want to, but just get it out of your head. Vomit on this paper, not in your gratitude journal, because the gratitude journal only has the good juicy stuff. So vomit somewhere else, like on a sheet of paper. There you go. And just write down all of those things that are holding you back. And hey, Boone. And then at the end of the day, what you can do is you can, burn it in a safe way, or rip it up, tear it up. So that was a very powerful conversation. So thank you for that reminder.
So you're absolutely welcome. This is what I do for people, and it's the exact conjunction between fitness philosophy and your gratitude journal. It's acting deliberately, and I know you've said a few times that you don't have to be Jewish for Passover. I want to let you know that the energy for Passover, the energy for Exodus, existed beyond and before the religion of Judaism. So it's just something that they've carried along the way and kept that tradition rolling. Um, so it goes beyond, it transcends religion. And what it is, it's just energy. And if you would exchange the word Egypt with the word ego, and it's just a parable of how to escape our own ego. And the path out is through gratitude. So I'm so happy that you do what you do. And the conversation we had yesterday was simply using your tool that you've provided in the gratitude journal in a slightly different way. And what happens is, when we get stuck with emotion, and whether it's eating, which I deal with all the time for people, or it's finances or relationships or whatever it is that catches us and gets us stuck as humans, to deliberately get out of it is a really cool tool to have in your toolbox. And when somebody sits down with the gratitude journal, even if they don't know something to be grateful for, even if they can't think of something in the moment, your process of writing down the wins jars that and shakes that up and opens that up. I just did the same thing with you yesterday, to just really make you aware of what's going on, what you want from life, and how awesome it really is to be involved in the kind of work that you're doing.
Thank you. But you asked me a very poignant question. You said to me, in the middle of, boohooing and ugly crying and snotting all over, can you find something to be grateful for? And I think that was a very powerful question, because oftentimes, in my opinion, my experience, people believe that it's one or the other. And in the middle of all that, yeah, there were things that I was grateful for. And one of them was having a conversation and having a friend that I can be open and vulnerable with and have that conversation. So yes, there was something very powerful, that I could be vulnerable, I could be open, and feel like I was feeling and not be judged. So thank you for that.
It's my absolute honor to participate that way.
Yay!
So, yeah, so many people have stepped up and done that for me in my life. In this huge transformation I made, it's now encompassing 3.5 years, where my life has changed so dramatically. And to just have gratitude, one, for the people who helped me, and two, for the people who deliberately or accidentally put my back up against the wall and made me rise up when I was down and made me do things I didn't want to do. I can now look back and be grateful that they showed up in my life the way they are, and for some of them, be grateful they're not in my life anymore.
Amen to that. It's knowing when to say goodbye also. So,
Yeah.
we go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to jump back because we talked in November and you had shared some tips with us about eating, and I don't know if you remember them. I remember some of them. Do you remember any of them?
Just go ahead and remind me what some of them
All right,
were,
so we were
because they're
talking.
probably all the same ones I follow all the time.
Yes, I'm sure they are. So it was right around Thanksgiving. It was right before Thanksgiving. And I said to Adam, I said, jump on and let's talk about what are some things that we can do as we get ready to eat this big, delicious meal. And sometimes we carb overload. And what are some things that we can do to make sure that we don't go crazy? And what you said, which I thought was really awesome, but then technology got a little crazy. You said, number one, eat one plate. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you said have one plate and that was it. Yes, no?
No,
Okay.
definitely doesn't sound like
All right,
me.
then what you
I want to have again and again and again.
All right, then here's what you said. If maybe I'm this one. You said eat deliberately as far as chewing your food. You said take a
Yes.
bite, chew your food. I just wanted you to remind people of those tips because as Passover comes and Easter comes, that's another day that we get to eat a lot, and I'm very excited because matzo ball soup is one of my favorite in the entire world. But that was one of them. Eat deliberately. Pick up the fork, put a spoonful or forkful of food in your mouth, chew, and put the fork down as you're chewing. Yes.
I cannot emphasize that enough. Um, the vast majority of people that I work with who want to lose between 35 and 80 pounds, they tend to eat too fast and they don't chew their food adequately. If there's any message I can get on about getting your body prepared to lose weight, it would be to chew your food more adequately. Um, when you swallow it in chunks, it puts bigger pieces in your stomach, so you have to digest 4, 5, 6 times more food. You need more stomach acid for that. Your acid neutralizes your food when it goes in, so you don't even get the vitamins that you're eating. It takes longer to digest. You get gassy, you get bloaty, and just sit, relax, enjoy, and appreciate your food. Eat with gratitude, and
Savor.
yeah. It it That's my word. Savor your food.
Savor.
These foods are delicious. You're gonna have the matzo balls. You're gonna have
The
some,
charoses.
yeah. Hummus. Oh my goodness, the flavors that come out in the simmus are some of my favorite. And of course, you get some horseradish too, which we have no choice but to savor when it goes down.
I love that,
So
yeah.
yeah, use this time of freedom and abundance to really have that gratitude. But when you put it into your body, make sure it's prepared properly by chewing with gratitude and appreciation.
Okay, so that was tip one. Tip two, and again, correct me if I'm mistaken, was um, you said something about drinking water.
Hmm. Yeah, always. So most of the people who I work with at the beginning are not hydrated enough. I go in a mode of super hydration, which I'd encourage everybody to do. Drink a little bit more water or a lot more water than you're used to right now, and get that flush coming out of your body, kind of like flushing a radiator. Well, I mean, if you're over 50 years old, you might understand what that means. But you want to flush your system. That way, when you're eating the food, the nutrition is going to be absorbed and pass through your body much faster. No room for congestion, no room for constipation anymore. Water is the key to everything.
Yes. And then I think the last one you said was, well, not I think, I know, you get up in between plates. This is what you said. Get up in between plates and go for a walk.
Walk the dog, play with the kids, get movement in. When you have movement in, your food's going to move through your body faster. Um, Opposite of what you might have mentioned before, where you said eat one plate. If you're eating it like a buffet style, split up one plate into 2 or 3 visits to the buffet with walking in between.
That's
You
cool.
know,
Okay.
yeah, and
He
in a if you're in a place where there's a dog, walk the dog. Go for a walk with grandma. If you are grandma, go for a walk with the grandkids. Whatever it is, get your body moving and having fun.
All right, very cool. So those tips apply whether it's Passover, Easter, Christmas, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving. So those were actually really powerful because my auntie and I got up and we did go for a walk in between dinner and dessert. We said, "Oh, remember what we were told." So we did get up and go for a walk. So that was very cool. And really, chewing the food, getting in that practice of chewing the food, um, it almost becomes a meditation, where you get to just kind of play with the flavors in your mouth and really think about all those things that you're grateful for. So when I am conscious of that, I do enjoy my food a whole lot more.
It's amazing when we add deliberateness into life, it's so much more enjoyable. You mentioned before being happy. If you choose to be happy and you create that in your body, you can reach that. Gratitude. When you sit down in your gratitude journal, it's real easy when life is going good and things are happening for you and everything's great. But when you're not, how do you create that gratitude? You created a tool for that. So I do the same thing with eating. When you're eating, cut that piece, whatever piece you've been eating. And this just is really for people who think they want to lose weight, especially if it's between like 30 to 80 pounds. Cut your food in half. Cut whatever bite you're used to taking, cut it in half and chew it 3 to 4 times longer. The difference at the end of the day is so huge. You do that for a week, and all of a sudden your energy starts going through the roof. All of a sudden you start processing things. Your flow, your elimination speeds up. It's really interesting, enjoyable way to live life.
I love it. I love it. So I just wanted to give people a heads up. We do have a special going on at Living in Gratitude today. And then I want to let people know how they can find you. So the special is for a gratitude journal because this is all about freedom. And as we practice freedom, excuse me, we need a place to write it down so that we remember those feelings and remember those experiences. So every time you grab a gratitude journal between now and the 18th, and 18th is a number of the word for life in Hebrew is chai, and 18, the number in numerology, hey Alan, is 18. So between now and the 18th, if you buy a gratitude journal, or when you buy a gratitude journal, you get a 20% off a shirt at the Living in Gratitude Today store. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. It's called the Freedom Bundle. You don't need a code. You don't need anything. You just plug that into, you plug a shirt into the cart and a journal into the cart, and it takes it off automatically for you. So
The Freedom
the
Bundle?
Freedom Bundle. What?
I love it. I love it. Freedom is my word.
Mine too.
Freedom is my word. And let me let you guys know out there, if you have somebody in your life who doesn't have freedom right now, this would be a great idea for them.
Yes.
As a present, the gratitude journal. Oh my goodness, to pull gratitude out of places and times when you might not be casually or naturally grateful. It's a great way to do it. And what's really cool is when I wear your gratitude shirt, is that it resonates with people all over the place. I can walk and nobody sees it, and then all of a sudden somebody's just like, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful," and where'd you get this shirt? And it's a very cool scenario. So thank you for what you do and the way you help reach people and change their lives.
Thank you. And how do people find you? And are you starting a new session with people or a new group session? How does that work?
Yeah, we're going to start new group sessions after the completion of Passover,
Okay.
and use that energy of freedom for that. So the way to find me is the exact way I said at the beginning. Text the word fitness to 64600, and it just downloads my Easy Card, and it has everything: my videos, my podcasts, testimonials. Everything that I do is in that one little spot. So text the word fitness to 64600 and everything shows up.
You know, I'll tell a little secret on myself. I am not the best rule follower. So, and I am part of Adam's fitness philosophy group, and the things that I have noticed, and sometimes he says things that we've heard before, right? Because some of it is familiar. But Adam, the way you say it and your delivery, for whatever reason, resonates with me at a level that I have never had anything resonate as far as diet go. And I think that's where the power comes in. And he doesn't know that I was going to say this to him, but every time I get off a call with you and I talk to Karen, which is a mutual friend of ours, I'm like, oh my God, I love Adam, you know, because he always says something that resonates with me, that gets me thinking, you know. So even though I haven't necessarily dropped as much weight as I wanted to or done some of the things that I wanted to do, I am more conscious in my eating. I have definitely increased my amount of water. And even though there are days that I, you know, do things that maybe are not the best for my body, like eat potato chips, that's happening less and less and less often. And that's, I think, one of the powerful things of being part of that group. And it's not like, you know, he doesn't get on top of you and say, don't eat this and don't do this, because that's not the energy behind it. But if you're really interested in there's a lot of background noise. If you're interested in finding out about Adam, definitely go to, is it 64600?
Yeah.
64600, and type in the
Yep.
word fitness, because he is the Mac Daddy of, I'll say weight loss, even though I know that's not your word. He is the fitness philosopher, and he will really shift the way you see weight and the way you see yourself. And, you know, and I don't know if I told you this, but the other day I was looking in the mirror. You know, I'm wearing a tank top right now, and there's pictures that I've taken recently, and I'm like, wow, you know, I haven't dropped that much weight. However, I can still see there's a difference in my body right now. I feel a little bit leaner, and I've been walking more, and I've had the desire to walk more. And really, I attribute that to, and since I haven't been in the group in the last couple of weeks because we've been on a little bit of a break, there's been a missing for me on Monday nights that I don't have my crew to jump in and have a conversation with. So you are making a huge difference, and I'm ready to jump back in after Passover.
Thanks. And what we're going to do is we're going to regroup on Wednesday nights because there are some people who want to participate who can't do Mondays.
Okay.
And two things for you. Number one, the way I speak to you and the way it moves you is because when we start, I plant seeds. You have seeds inside of you, desires that are your own, not mine. But because you're vulnerable and you share them with me, I'm able to help nourish them and help them grow. And you go from the infancy stage to the toddler stage to moving up. And in the process of fitness philosophy is not about learning things. You already know how to lose weight. You already know how to exercise, okay? The truth is I help people unlearn things that cause habits. I'm not a believer that a habit is something you do again and again and again. A habit is something you believe again and again. That habitual thought is what leads you to action. Once I can change that thought, you'll stop having that action. And here's the key, and I need you to understand this, Vismaya, you personally and everybody who's listening to you. Falling on your face in the midst of failure, in the middle of doing this, is a great way to learn. The more you fall and stand back up, I think there's a saying that goes around, the guy who made it's the guy who fell down 7 times but got up 8.
Right.
Okay? As long as you believe in yourself, you have faith and gratitude, you can fall and get back up, and it's that getting back up that makes the difference. My big day, the day the fitness philosopher was born, I was working out in the gym. I looked the best I ever looked. I was just really grateful. I had lost about 30 pounds in my process of losing 50. My arms were getting big and definite, defined, and I was really enthralled with my progress. That night, I drank more beer and ate more pizza in one night than I ever had. I woke up in the morning bloated, sick. My definition was gone. I felt awful. It was that one failure that led me to understand what self-sabotage is. And if you work with a fitness philosopher, I will redefine self-sabotage for you. In that moment, it got me to understand what willpower was, which is why I was able to eliminate willpower and drop the rest of the 20 pounds like that. It was just a beautiful way to break free. I didn't know I was creating the fitness philosopher at that time. That's just what happened.
Nice. I love it. I love it. So I look forward to playing with you after Passover. And so it's Wednesday nights. Okay.
Cool. And you know what? Come over. Come by the beach on Wednesday or Thursday. We'll do a workout down on the beach. I want to share a few new techniques with you.
All right. Very cool. Look at that view in the background. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. What? I love it. So I'm getting ready for I'm going to put this out there in all of Facebook land. So this girl is going to be ready for Bikini Body July 4th, the day after my birthday. Actually,
Happy
July
birthday.
3rd, because July
Happy
3rd
birthday.
is when we're going to be spending the day at the beach. So July 3rd, bikini ready. So any last minute
That's my
thoughts?
mission. I got you there.
I know. Any last minute thoughts?
As you approach this opportunity for freedom, you must reject one for the other. If you want a change in life, you must leave behind what it is you no longer desire, what no longer serves you. It's a bold move, it's a brave move, and you deserve it.
All right, my friend. So that's Adam Bricker. You can find him on Facebook as Adam A.B. Bricker, the fitness philosopher, or you can go to text him at 64600, type in the word fitness, and you will have all his contact information. And he is a great human that you want to know. So happy Tuesday. It's Gratitude Tuesday. I am grateful for you, my friend. I love you. And grab your fitness. Now I'm calling myself a fitness bundle. Grab your freedom bundles and have a fabulous rest of the day.
Absolutely grateful for you. Wonderful having and sharing my freedom with you.
All right, my love. Talk to you soon.
Bye now.